So I just signal you at the half hour?
Yeah, I keep it on time.
Oh, okay. Well, you let me know.
Yeah, I'll just give you a thumbs up.
Okay.
Okay.
Show your support and show up. Blacktown City FC. Your town.
We're live
your
now.
Team. Thanks for listening to Alive 90.5. If you enjoyed the service Alive provides to the community, then why not become a member of the station today? Head across to our website, alive905.com.au.
Hi, everyone.
And click on the general volunteering link to download a membership application. Become a voice.
Images is a team of professionally trained
Why did that just jump?
for delivering a high quality service. We believe
that just jumped.
Is about telling a story and capturing
That just jumped.
Sorry?
That just jumped ads.
Yeah, some of them.
Why is it doing that?
Right,
That's weird.
Yeah.
Visit hrimages.com.au.
Alright.
Documentary 12 by 18 inch enlargement.
You just got to give me a cue in. You just got to give me a cue in, like give me 10 seconds till the so I know. Otherwise I won't know. Me and John here today, guys, because Miss Ellie's off sick. I know. Let's turn my light on. How do I turn my light on? This one in the middle here? Is that too bright for you? You can't hear me.
Oh, this is the last one after this one.
So how long have I got? 30 seconds?
What's coming through your speakers. But have you thought about how you can be here to hear?
Have I got 30 seconds?
Ask, are you okay?
No, you got 15.
15 seconds, right?
12.
Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero. And I have my backup plan here tonight from the smorgasbord is John. Say good evening to everyone, John.
Good evening, everyone. Nice to be here.
He's just cued me in. That was a massive cueing because he's going, and you're on.
How's Ellie? Is she all right?
She's a bit sick today, so she never takes a day off, and I'm thinking, well, I need a backup plan, and I chose you, John. So thank you for helping me out tonight.
Thank you for choosing. My pleasure.
And I'll be looking this way, John, in your direction. So don't think for any minute that I'm looking at you. I'll be looking at spirit, all right? So if my eyes turn black, don't worry about it either.
I've got my tablets nearby.
Yeah, there we go. And welcome to the show, everybody. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page on Facebook. It's called Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. This is my 518th live show. How many shows have you done, John?
35 years worth.
Wow, that is a long 35 years.
I haven't counted.
I said to my friend today, I said, I think he's done about 13 years. Yeah, times that by 3.
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
Just love it. Love serving the community.
Good on you. That's beautiful. That's amazing. That is such a long time. I'm impressed, John. So how many shows so you used to do, except for this year, you've done 3-hour shows all that time, or?
I started off at, there was 2.5 and 3 hours.
Yeah.
But I just do 2 now.
I remember. Yeah. Wow, that's insane. That's a long time. 35 years.
I just love doing it.
Good on you. Yeah, I like doing it too. I think it's great. So let's go. Let's say good evening to some of the people on the live chat here. Like I said, if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm here every week from 8 till 10 on a Monday night. I try to get to do my Sunday shows from home. But to be honest, I have been writing a menu plan for one of my dear friends that's very unwell at the moment, and because he's so unwell, I've actually taken pretty much 2 weekends to do it because it's just so sensitive to what I have to write. And I wanted to go and see him this week as well. It's my MS friend, and I wanted to go see him this week, but he's in hospital. So I wish you all the best, Tony. But I've got everything ready for you, mate. So when you're coming out, I will be there. Anyways, let's say good evening to a few people. We've got Michelle Coburn, Glenys Lacey, the Jill Polglace, all those three top ladies all the time, every single week they are here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for supporting me. We've got Trudy Bellamy. Good evening. Tracy Gibson. If you've got Facebook, John, you can jump onto the Facebook and see the show.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm hoping that you're one of my top fans, John. Otherwise, I'll have to sketch Spirit onto you. He's like, no.
I'm logging in.
He's shaking. I'm looking in. Oh, funny. And we've also got Alicia Garcia. Good evening. Thanks for joining me. Wendy Merce Martin. All these ladies have been with me forever and a day. Who else is there? Let me scroll down. Everybody's having a conversation already. Andrea Hayden, good evening. You go, girl, 518. Well done. Thank you, Trudy. Trudy Bellamy. John, Abandoned and Haunted, good evening. I hope you and Teresa are feeling much better. They were sick as well. Everybody that I know, John, has been sick, with the flu. It's unbelievable. There's so many people at work. There's so many people outside of work. Two of my really good friends got smashed with the flu off 2 weeks, just knocked off completely off their feet.
Well, I had it in February.
Yeah, same. I had it the same as you. The same as you.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah, me too. I'm not wishing it on anybody because that was horrible. I had a fever for 3 days. It was terrible. Mizzy McDonald, good evening. She says, hi, all. Andrea Hayden, good morning. Hope you're both well. Thank you. Is there any messages for me from my family on the other side still needing guidance, love and light? Thank you. Andrea, let's go. So if you'd like to have a free meeting reading, you need to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I do this every week on a Monday night. This is on a live 90.5 FM. It's 171 live shows and 518 live shows overall. I try to do the Sunday nights, but my weekends are so busy between private readings and doing things for the community and stuff like that. It's just incredibly busy in my life, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I can't see myself not being so busy. But let's go to Andrea, and we'll do a bit of a reading for her. So I do get 16 for you, 7 in July. I do feel like July, and you can hear me talking faster because I feel like I've got to get everything out. But I feel like you've got a lot of anxiety and you can't catch your breath sometimes. So I'm just writing here, can't catch breath. And I also get the July around you, and I feel like July month was the most significant time here, just with things going up and down. It was like a roller coaster. They're also saying to me 17 as well, 1 and 7 is 8, and the month of August. So this month here, yeah, I just heard it's not getting any better because it's going to be a little bit more stressful time for you. And I don't like saying that, but a little bit more stressful till mid next week to the week after, and then all of a sudden it's just going to come down and everything's going to settle. So by September, everything's going to settle. They're also showing me the money, the pockets here, and they're showing me the money coming out of the pockets, and the pockets not filling up till after September into October. They're also saying there's I feel like there's been an elderly lady here, and I feel like there's either impact or something to the right side of my head here, either stroke or she's had something with the brain or something like that. I'm not sure who it is at the moment. I feel like this is a grandmother figure or great-grandmother figure, but I'm getting the impact around, and I can't see her at my right eye. So I feel like there's impact around, or maybe a fall, or maybe surgery on the right side of the face to the head here. And I just heard laceration. So laceration to side of the head. And I do also see bandaged up hand. So who is the person that's had got the hand all bandaged up? So the bandage on the hand. I'm also getting the number 11 around you. 1 and 1 is 2 in the month of February and also November. So coming up to, so we've got August, September, October, November. So we've got 3 months to go until November. Can you believe it? Unbelievable this year. It's already in the middle of August. So November, 3 months to go, and things are going to settle for you. So look forward to that. Lots of little tiny opportunities coming up. Okay, so it's going to be really nice after October into November. So look forward to that. So I can see more smiles on the dial. They're saying she's got more smiles on the dial. And I'll leave that there. But if you've got any kind of validation, people, all my long-term followers, Michelle Coburn, Jill Polgays, and all the ladies on the live here, can you help me out with the validations? And even if you have to text me a message or something like that to tell me there's a validation so we can read it out here, please. And just put all your validations in one go, like in capitals, and then just post it up on the main page here. But if you're on any of the other pages, I don't have Miss Ellie with me tonight to transfer you across, so you're going to have to come across by yourselves to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And everyone's wishing you, if you're listening, Miss Ellie, I miss you already. Okay, I miss her already. I love my Miss Ellie. Kylie Patterson, good evening from Melbourne, Victoria. Leslie Dale, good evening. Jasmine Robertson from Queensland in Ipswich, thanks for joining us. Sarah Frederick. Hi, dearest Leslie. Will there be a work opportunity for me soon? Applied for relocation, but not sure if this will be happening soon. Any guidance or messages from Spirit? Much love and gratitude from South Africa. Thank you. So let's write Sarah down. I think it's Sarah, S-A-R-A. When I was just saying your name and reading out the question, I got really itchy on my palm. So they usually say left to leave and right to receive. So I do feel like that money's coming through for you, unless you've got an allergy. So an allergy on the hand, or on the right hand, or you've got money coming through the door. I do feel like this is going to be more money coming through the door. They just showed me October. I'm also getting 12 around you as well. So December's going to be very busy. So I feel like, I know you said that you've applied for a relocation, but you're not sure. You said, but not sure if this will be happening soon. I do feel like this is not going to be, actually, they just showed me the end of August. I was going to say September, early September, but I feel like the end of August to early September. End of August to early September. And I'm also getting number 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4, and the month of April. So what did April mean to you? Was there somebody that's passed or somebody that got really unwell in April? Because I don't feel, I feel like I had respiratory issues or something like that with the breathing. And I'll leave that there. But look forward to those times coming up for the August into September, end of August into September, because I feel like that's going to be better for you. And I'll also see the money coming through by October. So they're saying to me, don't sweat the small stuff. Okay, so look at the big picture here and manifest what you want, lovey, because you're going to get it. Di Gray, good evening. Leslie Dale, hi again. She says, hi, Leslie. So she's a Leslie with an EY, and I'm a Leslie with an EY. Mezzy McDonald, hi, everybody. Let me keep going. Our mother has been, Trudy Bellamy, she said, our mother has been unwell. It's her bowel again. We almost lost her last year. Anyone who can send healing her way, Mezzy McDonald and I would be most grateful. Oh. That's beautiful. Well, we can do a prayer. We can do something. I can pull out a prayer from Wendy Harvey, one of my spirit writers from a while ago. Let me just write down on a piece of paper. I'm going to pull out a piece of paper, and I'm going to do a prayer for your beautiful mother. Okay, so can you send me her name so I can actually concentrate on her? Mother prayer. So I'm going to have to remind myself to do that at the end of the show because Miss Ellie is not here to remind me. What else have we got here? Yeah, John can remind me. He just put his hand up. So, yes, I've already read for you there, Sarah. Davina Armitage, good evening from chilly Melbourne. Yes, it was freezing tonight, but when I got in here, I said to John, I'm really warm right now, so I'm going to have to take off my jacket because I was roasting. Rose Tinsley from Queensland in Australia, good evening. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. Jasmine Robertson, wow, that's a lot of shows. You do a fantastic job. Really appreciate your shows. Thank you, beautiful lady. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you. Kim Kent, good evening. Emma Tompkinson, nice to catch your shows. It's been a while. Hope all are well. Yes, thank you, Emma. I feel a bit of anxiousness around you, Emma. All right, what have we got here? Kevin Stevenson, good evening. Rose Tinsley, should I stay at my current workplace? I do feel like you should stay there right now and look after October. I don't feel like it's the right time to move, Rose. So after October, big smiles on your face. Move, work. I'm just writing this down. What else do we have here? It's like you want to move, Rose, but you're too scared to move, and I don't feel like it's the right timing right now. You need to let everything settle down around you and then make your move, if that makes sense. Sometimes, we get into a state where we want to make decisions, but we can't make the decisions because we have to sit on the fence. And I'm the same. Everybody's human. If you can't make up your mind and things start to get too hard for you, then you've got to start making a decision, because otherwise spirit puts all these obstacles in your path to make it as difficult as possible so you get out of that situation. Jennifer Stapleton, good evening. A magical Monday to you and Ellie. Ellie's not here tonight there, Jennifer. And it's really funny because I saw this lady, Jennifer was in the studio not last week or the week before, I think she was, or last week, one or the other. And next minute, I get this tap on the shoulder in the shopping centre and then frightened the life out of me. And it was Jennifer. Behind me. Well, okay. Hi. Frightened the life out of me. Because then she sends me a message later saying, I didn't mean to frighten you. Oh, no, that's all right. I'm in another world. Well, I was in another world. You didn't scare me into the fridge, but anyway. Trudy Bellamy from Toowoomba in Queensland. Should bother, what she said, should I bother with couples counselling? Will he ever change his way? I just heard leopards don't change their spots, Trudy. And you know what? You've lived with him this long. If he's a great man and he doesn't do too many things wrong, sometimes you just got to grow old with them somehow. I don't know. Like there was one of my old clients, and I came in to see him because I used to sell tiles to him, and I came in to see him, and I said, "What's wrong with you?" Because I'm a psychic, right? He didn't know I was psychic, and I said, "What's wrong with you?" And he goes, "Nothing." I said, "Yes, there is. I know there's something wrong with you." And he goes, "Nothing." I go, "You're getting a divorce." And he looked at me in horror as if to say, how on earth did she know that? And I said, I just get these feelings every now and then, like I feel sense things. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm getting a divorce. And then my ex-wife, this and this and that and this and that." And I go, "How long were you with her for? A long time?" And he goes, "Yeah, 37 years. I go, "Mate, she couldn't have been that bad for 37 years. Come on." Do you see my point? Like for 37 years, you can't be with someone for that long and then say they're just that bad.
Depends who initiated it.
Yeah, I suppose, I don't know. But it's just wrong how you can't say that about someone if you spent all that time with them. They couldn't have been that bad. Like if it's time to move on, just move on and be nice to each other. It's because if you've got children and stuff like that, you've got to just be nice to each other because the kids suffer. But anyways, I'll keep moving on before I get into a rant, John. Then everybody will be in trouble.
Oh, no.
What are you going to say? He's not game enough to say anything.
Your program.
Where are we up to? No allergy, the money will help, Sarah said. Right, okay. Well, I think money helps everybody, Sarah. But definitely that money's coming in. I saw the pockets emptied and I saw the pockets getting filled up again, which is nice. So, she said, my birthday is in April. There we go. There's the April. So there's the April there for Sarah. She said, my dad passed due to respiratory issues. That's why I had that. There you go, guys. So she said, my birthday is in April. Dad passed due to respiratory issues, and that's where I had the breath here. Can't catch the breath. There it is there. So, yeah, I still feel it now. I feel like he had this for a while, Sarah. I do feel like that your dad had this for quite a while, but he kind of, it's like they put the cough or the breathing to something else and said, oh, I'm just unfit. You know what I mean? Like they put it to something else so that they don't get checked. And, yeah. One of my friends was saying, "Oh, I've been pestering my husband to go to the doctor. He's only been to the doctor once in about 40 years." I said, "Far out." Oh, well, I guess what he doesn't know won't hurt him, I guess, until the day comes. Emma Tompkinson says, I resonated with those dates. Wow. Yeah, Trudy Bellamy, thank you, she says. You're welcome. Mum's name is Jill Shields. Okay, right. So there's that. Where's that bit of paper there, John? Thank you. Her name is Jill Shields. Jill, Shiels. So I've got to concentrate on that name when I do the prayer.
Okay.
That's how I do it. So we've got Andrea Hayden. Oh, Andrea, that's a nice big validation there. Let me just show the crowd on the live here. There we go. And let me read it. So she says, thank you. A lot of that rings right. My kid's grandma has cancer all over. My eldest daughter is working in Denmark. She has to wear big gloves, whether that's the band get. I don't understand that. What's that? To wear big gloves, whether that's the band get. I don't understand that bit, but anyway. July was a bad month. I have to have a brain scan next week for memory loss. Was that the lady that I was talking about with the head, the Andrea? The head, laceration. Yeah, the head, the right side of the head, I said. But I thought it was, I've got fall and I've got elderly lady laceration. So, and bandaged hand. Yes, other stuff dates I think I can't think, but we'll listen again later. Thank you you're amazing. Thank you. But can you have a look at essential minerals for yourself there, Andrea, as well? Because memory loss can come from a huge zinc deficiency. So have a look at that and go to a functional medicine doctor. That's going to be much better for you as well after you get all your scans and whatever else you're doing. But look at things like your essential minerals, lovey, as well. My husband's, Leslie Dowd says, my husband's birthday was 16th of July and passed. We never say die here, Leslie. And passed in April 24. I'm hoping to hear from him. Yeah, I don't need, so guys, when you send your questions to me, I don't need your numbers or your names or who's passed or whatever. I just need the question, okay? So don't tell me anything. I don't want to know anything. Ow, I just had to stop. My ear. Did your husband have issues around the ear as well there, Leslie? Did he have issues around the ear or the right side of the head? That was really painful. John's just looking at me as if I'm a freak. Right ear pain, right, something with the right side. I feel like someone's actually, stuck a bobby pin down my eardrum like what I did when I was a kid. But I feel like something wasn't right with the eardrum. It just had a really tremendous big pain in the side of my ear. And I have to say it straight away to get rid of it. So if anyone's on here with that, then please come forward so I can get rid of it. Kylie Patterson, I did a reading for this lady on the weekend. And she said, validation from private reading yesterday. You asked who had the sore throat around me. She said, my youngest son woke up with a sore throat this morning. He had a day at home hydrating and creating with Lego. Everything else was spot on and uplifting. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. I'm hoping and praying for you too there, Kylie. Okay. You can do it, lady. Tazi Lee, good evening, Leslie. I would absolutely love a reading, please, from Warrington County. All right, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to cross over to another page. 1 second. Tazi Lee. Oh, was that your ear that had that issue there? Was that your ear that had the issue? Because I feel like, when you get grommets or something like that when you're a kid, when you swim in the water, they put grommets in your ears. I'm just going to write down grommets. I don't know who it is, to be honest, but that was very painful. I'm also getting really dry mouth. I feel like dehydration here, even though it's winter. And I feel like there's not enough water, not enough liquid in the system. And they also show me everything's dried up around, like in your system, in your body. They're also showing me bloodstream is not crystal clear as well. So do you have mold or do you have what do you call it? Have you had your bloods checked to see what's in the bloods? They're showing me the bloodstream, and they're showing me the bloodstream with either mold in it or fungus or something like that. Something's not right with the bloodstream. Have you had your bloods done? Because they're showing me the bloodstream. I'm also hearing there's the friendliness, or something's not right with friends. Friendliness has gone. It's like being depleted. Have you I don't feel like this is a passing, but I feel like this is a dispute or an argument, because I just see people around you, then people going. Okay. Have you told them the what for, or the truth about something and they don't like it? Truth hurts is what I'm hearing. Do you also get pain in the middle of your back, like your right shoulder blade? Wow. Right shoulder blade. When I had before I had my gallbladder out, one of the symptoms was you got like a stabbing pain in the right side of your shoulder blade. So that was one of the signs that I had a gallbladder issue. Can you believe it? And it just felt like someone had a knife in my back, just stabbing me in the back. It was so painful. So I had the gallbladder out. But if you have that, get the gallbladder checked, please, because that's very painful when it starts to play up, and it's only a tiny little organ, and it's just really painful. But yeah, I get that from you, and I'll leave that there. But I feel like that things will settle down around you there, Tazi, around the environment that you've got, and just look forward. I feel like looking forward to October, everything's going to settle down. And it looks like, are you moving or you're helping someone move? Because I see boxes, and what's that noise? Did you hear that, John?
No.
Did you? He's looking at me like I'm a freak. Did you hear that? I think it was someone just must have sent me a text message. Did you hear that? It was like that.
Through the headphones?
Yeah,
No.
through my headphone.
No.
Okay. Well, it must be me. Am I freaking you out too much?
Oh, it could be this desk. There's all sorts of...
Yeah, true. Am I freaking you out too much?
No.
Emma Tompkinson is from Bundella, New South Wales. I haven't heard of Bundella before. That's cool. Tell me where you're from, guys. And if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive. 90.5 FM. I'm putting John on his toes. Are you ready? There you go. Got you on your toes, haven't I?
Well, it's not quite half out. That's all right.
I need to have a drink.
I need a beer.
What beer do you drink?
Precious.
Rishus, huh? Wow. Why?
I like it.
Would you like it? Oh, have you listened to my shows much before?
On the way home.
Because Ellie sneezes a lot, and one of my followers, my long-term follower, she said, Les, you'll have to get John to sneeze tonight so we feel at home. You're a funny woman, Miss Polgaze.
Like a cough.
Well, she has a sneeze every now and then. She frightens the life out of everyone.
What a big loud word.
Yeah. Because she's allergic to dust like me, because it's so dusty here all the time.
Your schedule to serve more customers and do what you love. Let us your software, technology, and TVs while you dedicate your time to growing your business.
All right.
Your online to streamlining your operations.
You're right.
To make it happen, visit Aurelian-group.com today and discover the true potential of your business. Station sponsor.
Adriano Coluccio Funeral
1
Services
minute.
is an Australian-owned and operated funeral home, providing dedicated, dignified, versatile, and professional funeral services, assisting community members in their time of grief and loss, regardless of ethnicity and religion. Our commitment and compassion is dedicated to setting the highest standard in funeral professionalism and supporting families through what is the most difficult time of their lives. Located in Smithfield and Miranda, servicing all Sydney areas, Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services, always with you. 9604-9604. Station sponsor.
Hey Gary,
30 seconds.
Yeah, traffic is really bad. Oh, there's Steve. How's your weekend?
So fuck off.
What did you get up to? Not much. Are you okay, mate?
Not.
Looking out for one another is something
How
we
long?
all need to do.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and I've got my side back up here, John from the smorgasbord, because Ellie's off sick tonight. How are you coping, John?
Fantastic.
Fantastic, yeah. I think your eyes popped out of your head when I had a pain in my back and my ear and everything.
Oh, the ear got me.
Because it was very painful. But I just want to say, going back to Trudy Bellamy, she said, feedback, thank you. No, I left him. He wants me back and wants couples counseling. He cheated on me. That's a good reason to stay away, lovey. Once a cheat, always a cheat. They shouldn't have done it. They have no respect at all. So I'm very firm on that kind of bad behavior. And this is the lessons that you teach, Trudy, as well with people is, you have a self-centered respect about yourself. And because you're actually honoring that he wants you back because he knows you're a good person, but he shouldn't have done it in the first place, because it doesn't matter how many temptations come across the line. There's no way they should go forward with it, so, and think they can get away with it. What's your opinion, John? Don't know.
I made a mistake.
You did?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I know. People make a mistake, but it's not a mistake. It's a disrespect.
Well, yes, it is. People can see the error of their ways.
Yeah, but they don't. It's very hard to come back. It's very hard to trust again. I get the feeling that Trudy, did you hear that noise again? That's my phone. People must be texting me. So Trudy Bellamy, we were together for years. He cheated the entire relationship. Oh, there you go, lovey. So don't even think about having him back. That's just a no-brainer. 100%. There's no way. Just move on. That's as simple as it is. Emma Tompkinson, she said, I try not to be anxious. It's only me running everything here, so lots rely on me. Yes, 100%, but you need to make sure that your health's on point so that you are available for everybody, lovey, so that you can be on point with everything, So Wendy Merce Martin said, if you need counselling, that's hard work. Should be able to tolerate another human without being rude. Yes, 100%. Jennifer Stapleton, my daughter said my excitement like I had just seen a celebrity. I felt I had to say hello, and it totally made my day. Soggiest city to serve yesterday, yet got it done, and there was a beautiful rainbow after Heartbreak Hill. Oh, that's beautiful. She's such a legend. She does more things than me, this Jennifer. I tell you what. Yes, so... Good on you, Jennifer. There's no way I could do a city to serve. I can't handle all that energy in one spot, all those people. My spirit would be on fire there, Yes. Yes. What do we got here? Hi, Lesley. Hope you're well. Can Spirit please tell me when I feel peace from the turmoil my ex has left behind? Haley Carey. Jeez. I'm not getting any easy ones tonight there, John, am I?
No,
very full on. So what do we get here? Haley Carey. To be honest, I actually feel that Spirit wants me to tell you, as a survivor you are, because that's what you are. You're a survivor of the fittest. You're stronger than you think you are, lovey, because you're still going. You haven't stopped. And I feel like this has probably been the most busiest time of your life. I mean, I'm not trying to relate this to your comment, but I feel like this is probably the most busiest time of your life. And once you pull back the reins, just pull back the reins for an hour to half a day, sit down and plan everything out and just watch how everything starts to behave once you start to plan. Because I feel like everything is just a little bit all over the place. Do you also have, this is going to sound really, really weird, but a really messy room right now? A really messy room, like the sheets are all pulled back and the bed's not made, or who is that? Because I feel like the messy room is still keeping your mind messy, because they say a messy house is a messy mind. Okay, so look at the environment, tidy it up, or whatever's going on around you, tidy up, get it sorted, take half a day to do that, and then start to plan the rest of the day and the rest of the months coming up, because I feel like everything's going to start to settle for you. It's like you don't know which way to turn. And they show me like you're doing spinning circles in the middle, So I'm also getting 17 around you, 8 in the month of August. So this month here, definitely big changes coming. 555. Look for, and they're telling me 28. So 2 and 8 is 10 in the month of October as well. But I feel like 28 of August. I don't know what day that is, but 28 of August. So 2 and 8 is 10, or the month of October. Definitely big changes coming up. So August, September, October. So you've got 2 months to go until that's all finalized for you. Or even if it's not finalized, it's going to all settle down, lovey. Okay. So look forward to that, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Leslie Dale, validation. She says, my husband was born on the 16th of July and passed in April 2024. I've been waiting to hear from him. Right, so where did I write that one? Desi Dale here. Okay, yeah, well, I don't, yeah, that's right. I told her not to tell me any of the dates. But didn't I write that down for somebody else? Wasn't that for somebody else here? Never mind. I wrote down July. I can't remember if I wrote down, if I said it or I didn't write down the April. Never mind, we'll get back to it. But yeah, don't tell me any dates and numbers and names and who's passed, guys. I don't need to know. If spirit wants me to be drawn to you, it will make me draw to you. I don't need to know anything. I'd rather not know anything. I do everything live. There's no tarot cards. Look, this is my desk. Absolutely no tarot cards, no witchy grubs, or no space cadets like John is behaving over here. The things that I've got to put up with, I tell you, the things I've got to put up with you. And you know, there's no crystal balls. There's just me here with spirit. So don't tell me anything. I want to get the best from spirit to give to you, so it validates everything. So that, you know, the worst part about people seeing psychics and medium stuff like that is that they get questioned first by the psychic, especially the fake ones. They get questioned by them, and then they are smart enough to relate things to you, and you think that, oh my God, they're amazing, but you've actually just told them everything that you want them to know. And John's nodding his head. Yes, it's just incredible how you know, these fakes out there do that. And I'm here putting my neck on the line every single night that I go live to show you that I'm a real medium, because I do talk to spirit, because there's no way I have time to even go and check anybody's Facebook to be able to give you a reading, as well as some of the stuff that is really, really significant to.
I heard that one.
Yeah, see? Okay. What was that? Yeah, but what was it?
I don't know.
Something, yeah, we've been hearing noises I have in my headset. So, and John just heard that one. So, but yeah, going forward, don't tell the psychic what you want to know. Just ask them the question and they answer it. That's it.
Can I tell the listeners something?
Sure.
Last week, as we were crossing over, Leslie and I, in the studio, she could sense that I was upset about something.
Mm.
And she said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Oh, my good friend that I've known since infant school passed away on Saturday."
Yeah.
And she said, the name James, well, that was his name, Jimmy Piper.
Yeah,
James.
there you go.
So
I said, what does the name James mean to you? And he looked at me as if, where the hell? He goes, you just saw that. I go, no, I didn't. You didn't even show me anything. I said, I just got the name James in my head. And he looked at me in shock. That was his name.
So she's the real deal.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I have to remain humble about it, though. But I went live, John, because I got tired of all the fakes out there. And if I can put my neck on the line every week and prove to people that this is real, and those fakes out there making other people think and making them skeptical about us, then it's just changing a lot of people's minds.
I've only listened on the radio. I've never been in here when you get a jabbing pain in your ear.
I know.
You know? So yeah,
he just saw my reaction when I had the pain in my ear, because it's gone now, and I know it's not me, because if I don't say it, it will hurt me. I've had too many. I've had broken legs. I've had broken shoulders. My arm cut off. My leg cut off. Strangled, stabbed, shot. You name it. I know.
I'll fight you.
So I've got another validation here, guys. It's Haley Carey. And she's posted up this validation. She says, yes, it's me. I'm the messy one. My mother says exactly that. Messy room, messy mind. See, out of all the quotes in the world. And she said, I just feel exhausted and don't care after the breakup. The 17 was when I signed the contract for the house to be on the market. And the 28 is when I travel overseas. Thank you. How cool is that? I mean, how could I get those numbers, John? That is cool. See, I love it when Spirit does that. I absolutely just love when Spirit gets everything right, you know. So, and I'm just a messenger. I'm literally just a messenger. So, yeah. Thank you for the validation. So that's how we do that here, guys. If you want to have a free media reading, you come over to the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air Facebook page where I'm live here, and you post up your question in the comments and I will see it, or Spirit will draw me to you, and then I will read out the question. And I don't want you to give me any information, nothing. I don't want anything. I just want a question. Don't tell me who's passed. Don't tell me numbers or names, because my specialty is remote viewing and numbers, especially the numbers. So don't give me anything. And I've got Scott Craft here. Good morning. We don't say good morning here, Scott. We say happy day or happy Monday or whatever, because good morning is morning. So you're morning every day. So you never say hello is hell-o, because it's actual spiritually worded like that to make your life miserable. But good Monday or happy Monday to you, Scott, from Georgia in the USA. Spirit, Leslie, John, and missing Ellie. Yes, I have a friend. I want more, and she's sending mixed signals. I need to know so I don't screw this up with her. Now, isn't that beautiful? So if I was you, I'd just calm the farm with her, okay? So things have happened to her. I feel, Scott, that things have happened to her in the past, and it's out of your control. So you need to make sure that you're not pushing the buttons, okay? So pull back the reins. When the timing's right, the time will be right. And I feel like as soon as you pull back, she's going to come after you. They say that if a dog gets lost, a dog starts to run away from a person. You never chase the dog. You run the opposite way. And I just saw that. I'm not saying she's a dog. I'm just saying you run the opposite way and then the dog will follow you. So that's what I'm saying. It's a bit of reverse psychology there. So you need to reverse engineer everything that you've done. Okay, and this needs to be consistent personality as well, consistent with everything. And I'm saying even when you guys become a proper relationship later, and I'm not saying it's going to happen this year. I feel like there's still more time, and I feel like December is going to be a lot better for you. But even after that time frame, it don't get complacent with this lady, because this lady can easily move on. Okay, so that's the problem with people. When they're in a relationship, they get too complacent and then they neglect the other half, and then the other half goes looking, or they get to temptations and stuff like that. And that's just the spirit putting things into their path. So don't lose that romance from day one, because that lady's easily to walk, because you'll remind her of the past, and she doesn't want that. That's what's going on here. And I'll leave that there. And I'm not a marriage counselor or a relationship counselor. This is just messages from spirit. So John Carter says, a lot of people I know call themselves intuitives, and they use cards. Big difference, card readers and Leslie. Thank you. Well, see, the cards, I don't know how to use the cards. I tried them when I was younger, like about 17 or 18. But when you use the cards, you can have a one-size-fits-all for everybody for a card. So how does that work? How does a card give you a validation from, a car crash that happened in 1970 or something like that, with the color of the car and how many people and who got hurt or no one got hurt? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. A card can't tell you that. It can't validate an accurate time frame of something happening that is a proper validation. It's just a general. So, and I'm sorry to all the card readers out there, but that's my opinion. And I've always said it, and I upset a lot of psychics when I talk about them doing their cards, because people use them for 30 years and they call themselves a proper psychic. And I don't care how many books they've written, and they're still using cards. And, it just doesn't work like that. Just doesn't work. You've got to use spirit. You've got to get off your training wheels and use spirit. That's what I say. Will my stepson get better? My partner is really worried about him. Diane Marie. I don't think so. I feel like this person is I just heard under the influence or under something, if that makes sense. Stepson. You know, sometimes when we go against the one that's being naughty or something like that, and we pay attention to that naughtiness, it's like you're reinforcing negative behaviors. But if we look at things and we just do like a little thumbs up or a little, you know, wink or something like that to them, which is what I got told with my daughter when she was younger. There was this lady, the principal of, and she was only very young, and I put her into this infant education academy. And I said to the president, I said, "What do you do when kids are naughty? You know, like how do you manage them?" I said, "Because your school's really good. Like the kids are really good." She says, "When they're good, we always give them a thumbs up, or we give them a wink, and we say, 'Oh, well done,' you know, and we always praise the good stuff, and they never do the bad stuff." You know what I mean? So, and I went, "Oh, that's a good idea." So I started doing that with my daughter, and it seemed to work so far. She's 27 now. So, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like this person has other things going on up here. I don't feel like there's total concentration. I feel like there's confusion, and something's happened also in the past for this child. Okay, so something's happened in the past, and I just heard off the rail. I feel like this is the mind more than anything, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay. Oh, geez. Yeah, I won't. There's some things that we can read out on air, and there's some things that we can't. So I'm definitely not going to read one of those messages out. I'm sorry. I'd have to come back to that another time, even when I'm doing a home show. Cindy Diamond, hi Lesley. Ellie's off tonight, and Spirit, anything for me tonight, please, and thank you. Cindy. I get 17 around you, 8 and the month of August. So this month here, did you hurt your fingers or get your fingers jammed in something? Because I got pain right on my middle finger here. And it feels like it's been crushed, or and I can't move it very well. Or do you have arthritis, or what's with the hands and the fingers, the left hand especially? So either injury. Injury. I'm trying to write as fast as I can. Injury or arthritis. I don't feel like it's arthritis. I actually feel like there's something happened to it because it's just mainly one finger. Did you get it jammed in the door, or you might be getting it jammed in a door? So I'd be very careful next couple of weeks. But this is the left hand, Cindy. Also look forward to the next few days. I feel like there's things that's going to be kind of ramping up for you. Okay, so everything's going upwards. Have you got some ideas in your head that you've been prospering and then thinking about, but should I or shouldn't I do? Because I feel like if you did that, things will come to fruition for you as well. So the ideas have been good, but you know, if you tell someone about those ideas, they're going to take them. So hold it to your heart. Is what I'm hearing. Hold to heart. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. What else have we got? If you've got a message or if you've got a validation, then let me know. Type in capitals validation and post that up on the main page here. It's Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Just want to say good evening to Nate Kent. Good evening. Carly Patterson, we've done you. Emily Ayres, Emily Tompkinson. I can see these people still on the live here. Oh, Tarsi. Did I read out the validation for Tarsi? Tarsi Lee, she said, I read a validation further up. Thank you so much. I don't even know if I read it. I can't remember. What else is there? So send your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Diane Marie, she said, he's actually physically sick. There you go. Right. Well, yeah, I do feel like it's still in the mind as well, Lovey. Okay. Best to ask for a reading without telling Lesley what's going on. There's some topics that she can't discuss on air. Thank you, Kylie. That's right, 100%. So let me go back here. I've caught up on the live for once. Christelle Watts. Hi, lovely. Anything new for me, please, and thank you. Christelle. So what do we have here for you? I get the number 13 around you, 4 and the month of April. Do you also have, like, is it hot there or sweating? Because I feel like I'm starting to sweat. Yeah, I'm also getting like breathing, breath is hard, or breathing is hard. I'm also feeling the number 12 around you as well, and December. So even though 12 is related to December and December equals Christmas, I do feel like Christmas is going to be a bit different for you this year, okay? And I don't like talking about Christmas because it's too general. I like to be specific, but I do feel like this Christmas is going to be different. Are you traveling, or you want to go somewhere 3 to 4 days closer to the end of the year? Because you're worried if that's going to be good for you or not, but I do feel like that's going to be beneficial for you. And do you also have issues around the throat? Like, you can hear my voice change. Do you have issues around the throat? Can you hear my voice change?
Yep.
And have you had stuff going on with your thyroid? Or anything around the throat where you've lost your voice, or something's not right with the croaky voice or voice box, coughing, or just trying to clear your throat? See how my voice has come back now. Isn't it freaky? John's shaking his head. So thyroid or voice box. Or who's that around you? Because I feel like this person had an issue, or even throat cancer, something not right with nodules, throat cancer, something not right around the throat area. They're also giving me the hot and colds here. So I feel like every now and then it's like hot or cold for you. And this is going with temperament as well. So they're showing me the temperament around people. It's like you can't deal with people much longer. So you go, oh, whatever, whoever's around you in the environment, it's like you don't have much patience anymore. They keep bringing me back to this throat. Was there something around the throat, or did someone have any issues with, you saw what I did on the live here. I can't say it on air, but I feel like this might have been a male, actually. I'm also getting 18. Now I can't. No, I can't get it stuck in my throat.
You need some water?
No. So 18, so male, 18, 9 or September. Was there anybody that had issues around the throat? And I'm, you know what I'm saying here. Yeah, we can't say this on air, but I feel like this might have been a male or someone around a school or something like that. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you. Dear, I have to pull that back a bit. So I feel like there's all pressure on my head now. So pressure on the head. Was there, or I have to keep coming back. This person wants me to come back to you, Christelle. So was there a car accident or something with pressure on the head, or around the neck and the head area, or an accident? Did you hear about this, or it's around the family or friends, someone close to the family? And they got hurt, but they're still alive, but they're well, if that makes sense. So they got injured, but they recovered. Or if this is coming up, I want you to be really careful. And this is a dark colored car. You need to make sure that you're careful in the car. 2 to 4 weeks at least. Less is best. They're saying to me, less driving is best. I saw this thing on TikTok the other week, and it was about numerology, and it was about the number 7, and I'm a 25, which equals 7. And they said anybody that's a 7, a 16, because 1 and 6 is 7, or a 25, 2 and 5 is 7. They said never go on a motorbike. And it made me think, and I'm thinking, that's really bizarre how he says that, because when I was young, my dad and my sister and everyone was there at my cousin's place. My cousin had this little motorbike, and my dad gave us a go. As soon as I got on the bike, the bandwidth kicked in and nearly killed me, and I went heading for the fence, and I landed in the fence. And I think to this day that I'm very lucky to be alive. Isn't it bizarre how he says that?
Women drivers.
Yeah, well, yes, but I was very lucky that I didn't get killed that day. Oh, and I was telling my friends the other night, I've been run over by a car. I drowned in the ocean, and I ran a motorbike into the cyclone fence. Can you believe it? I'm surprised I'm even still here.
We've drowned in the ocean. How come you're still here?
I know. Well, my dad's friend saved me. I was in a rip. I was literally in a rip when I was little, and I remember, going. Oh, I was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, never forget that. Never forget getting run over as well. But anyway, we've got a nice big validation from Haley. She says, let me just show everybody on the live here. There we go. She goes, validation. I am a survivor of DV. Right. That's what this is all about. So she says, yes, I'm the messy one right now. I'm just so overwhelmed and don't care attitude. My room is crammed, haha. And my mum always says messy room. Oh, this is the same one that I read before. Right. That's the same one that I read before. Wow. Yes. Tazi, here it is. Oh, wow. You know how I had a really sore ear?
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's why my ear was so sore. Validation, she says, my sister had an ear tumor and she had no middle ear left. My daughter has had friendship issues that she has removed herself from. Great. I do get pain in my shoulder blade, and I had a blood test about 2 months ago, but nothing showed up. Right. Wow. So that's why I had that big pain in my ear, John, because it was a tumor, and I still feel a bit of it now. I actually can't hear properly out of this one right now. So there you go. How would I have known that if I don't feel that pain? So Diane Marie, she said, validation, my stepson has stage 1 brain cancer. That's what I was saying about the brain. Something's not right there. And stage 3 lung cancer. He has 3 sons under 12. Oh, jeez. Diane Marie, can you send me a private message to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air? I've got some information for you. So send me a private message, please, for your stepson, please. I actually contacted a professor in the States for one of my other friends and got some beautiful information from him. And he's very well known around the world, this man. So please send me a private message to my Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air page. So Haley, she's put that. Thank you. She's put that validation a few times. Thank you. Scott Kraft. Okay, he says, I haven't read it yet, so there we go. He says, validation first. Happy Monday. Thank you. She has had it hard since she was a kid, and it's followed her into adulthood. I've known her for a long time and know some of the people that made her life hard. We did just talk about Christmas a few days ago. Thanks so much. Always helpful. Thank you. There you go. Makes much sense now, doesn't it? So we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
We're a team of local.
You do the panel different to us.
About helping homeowners
Hey,
aspiring
when you do your like your roll in when I'm going on live, you put me on the thing and then you do it like that. Ellie does it different. I like how you do it. Yeah. What do you do?
Well, when I turn the microphone off, I put all the microphones on.
Yeah.
What are you saying that I'm doing different?
Because you're saying, when I go on live, I can hear the thing going, like the ads going in my headset, and then you count me in, and then it goes live.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, it's good like that. It's still good.
I count in, then I open the mic.
Yeah, yeah.
community newspaper.
Did you hear that?
Owned and operated free community
Must be someone
magazine.
sending me text messages. I'll have a
Read
look.
it every
I'll be
fortnight
deaf
and
anyway,
delivered to
so-
75 different
One
locations
sec.
across the hills and Hawkesbury areas. If you're unable to pick up a printed copy, there is free online access.
I think it's
at
yours.
hillstohawkesbury.com.au.
Is it yours?
Plus the newspaper's social media sites. The Hills to Hawkesbury team's aim is
Oh,
to
Michelle's
inform,
sending me.
involve,
Thank you,
and
Michelle.
inspire, which is why partnering with a large
Right, now I've got all the
Thanks to
the
Are you considering selling your property?
She's sending me all the validations.
Sales commission starts from just 1%. Enjoy the perks of a free video,
There we go.
photos, a floor plan, signage, plus your property listed on major sites for free for any sales listings. For stress-free property management, they've got you covered. They offer free photos and listings on major sites as your property deserves the best. Be trouble-free.
Thank
and
you,
contact
Michelle.
them today. propertyservicesagency.com.au. Station sponsor.
HR Images
30
is a team
seconds.
of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high-quality service. We believe photography is about telling a story and capturing those rare moments. We offer a personalised, unique experience for every photo shoot, specialising in weddings, christenings, family
Opening
portraits.
mics.
Visit HR.
Welcome back to Psychics on. Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. And I just found out that Miss Michelle Coburn is sending me the validations. Thank you for that. Yes, I've done really well to keep up with the validations tonight. There's another couple. So we usually get a lot of validations on a Monday night there, John, because most of the time Ellie does the talking here. I just do a few readings and then they all come through. So yes,
What does Ellie talk about?
she does all the validations for me.
Because she's got her things set
Yeah,
up.
that's right. So, and we've got Crystal Watch. She said, validation, wanting to travel in February with the kids. My mum had throat cancer. There you go. There you go. And many throat cancer of many cancers. My mum also had a stroke and passed away May 3 years ago. Have been putting my walls up a lot lately and not wanting to deal with people anymore. That's what I just said. I have a dark colored car. I said she had a dark colored car. She said December 12th is my kid's dad's birthday. My son is 18 and also rides a motorbike and has been driving my car sometimes. Yes. So just be careful with that car there, please, lovey, because I saw it in an accident. There's another couple of validations here. Let me just go back here. Oh, there we go. So Tazi Lee, this is about the right ear. She said it was her right ear and she has, see, it's still hurting me, and she has lost some hearing as well. You are seriously incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Another one, Cindy Diamond. She says, validation, not entirely sure on the numbers. Fingers crossed for lotto win. As for left hand, no injury on hand. I did, however, accidentally rip my big toenail clean off last Sunday. Oh, that would have been painful. On my left foot, it hurt a lot. I bet it did. Hopefully not another injury coming up. As for ideas, I think of things always, but not entirely sure which one. Please be careful, because I saw an injury on the hand. Okay, so I saw the hand all bandaged up, and I've done this before. I would rather say it. I would rather say it than not have the person get injured. You know what I mean? And I'd rather be wrong. But if I don't say it, I will be right. So don't be sorry, Miss Michelle Coburn. You just helped me a lot out there, because I thought I was picking up all the validations, and clearly I wasn't. But we'll go back to the live now. I've just read them. Thank you. And if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And that's what I was just saying. You know, I feel all these different things, and then sure as ever, they start to come through. Like the ear was so painful in my ear, and I'm thinking, God, Spirit, why do you have to make it so painful? You can just give me like a little flick in the ear like you usually do, but you have to make it so painful so it hurts me. And I was like, oh, that was really painful. And you saw my reaction.
I did.
So yes. Tazi Lee wants to know, this is a question for you. Did John work at a radio station years ago at Windsor? If so, I'm sure he played my demo CDs, and if it's him, he ran a concert at Mulgoa out the back of trucks for camp quality that I performed at.
Not me.
Not him. Sorry, Tazi, it wasn't this John. Wasn't this amazing John, huh?
That's right.
So yeah, did you ever work over at Windsor, or you've only ever been here?
Only ever been here.
Oh, all right, there you
I
go.
used to play a lot of demo tapes from, because when I started,
Yeah,
bands had demo tapes.
that's right. Yeah,
And they used to send them in, but now nobody sends anything.
yeah. So what do you use? You just do normal music. You just choose the music.
Oh, no, they want you to go to their website and download their
Oh,
tracks that way.
no, you can't. You haven't got time for that. They've got to approach you. You don't have to go and search for them.
That's right.
That's why they don't get anywhere.
So the ones that send it in get the airplay.
Exactly.
The ones who want you to go to this
all this
website and download it, no.
No.
Put a bit of effort into it.
Exactly, 100% old school way. Where's this world going to, John? Yes, Glennis Lacey said this last hour went really well, really, really fast. So let's keep going. Who else have we got here? So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. All the people that are actually on the other pages. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page, Omni Studio, iHeartRadio, 7 platforms. Come over to this main page. It's only me here tonight, and Miss Ellie is probably laughing at me and John doing our thing tonight. But anyways, we will keep going. Lenny on Onosay. I waited years on end hoping to hear something from someone on the other side. What does that mean? Fair enough. Well, you've got to ask the question, Lovey. So what question do you want? And where's your please and thank you as well? So, and you haven't been on here. This is probably the first time I've ever really, or maybe not, maybe a couple of times I've seen this name. Yes. I had and this, she just reminded me of a fake that came on one of my shows once and said, "Oh, Lesley, I paid you all this money and you never gave me a reading and all this stuff." And I said, "What's your name? Where's your receipt?" And they ran off the live because it was a fake. And then they came and I found out that the person was jumping around to other psychics doing the same thing and freaking them out while they're doing their lives as well. Can you believe these people? Damn scammers. Yeah, nothing, exactly. Scammers. So Keely Rhodes, good evening all. Leona Sunday, good evening. Stephanie Brito, good evening. Let's go back here. I just saw Onyx, good evening. Right, where else are we? Stephanie Brito. I think I done you the other day, Stephanie. I can remember last week. Georgia Verma. We've got, hi Lesley, any messages from Spirit, please? So what do we got here? Georgia. What do we get? We get 18, 9 in September for you. I do feel like September, they just show me the property as well. I feel like 18, 9 or September, and I feel like this is going to be mainly around September. They're showing me birthdays, anniversaries, memorials here. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials. Someone's having something. Is there a significant month or a milestone month here? What's the specialness about September coming up? There's something special. And if not, it will be coming up. If you don't know it, it will be coming up. And is there look? Because I just heard invitation, or this. You know when they put the invitation in the envelope and it comes out and it looks really beautiful. That's what I just saw. It's like you opening up this invitation. I'm also getting number 13 around you for in the month of April. I do feel like April was significant for you as well. So April was like a roller coaster. It's like you're at the top of the roller coaster now and you're coming down, and now it's really, really time for change. Definitely time for change. And that came around the April mark, but going forward into September, October, definitely change coming up for you as well, Lovey. Look forward to it. And has there been someone that's been lurking around work or lurking around the property or somewhere around you? Do you feel spirit around you? because I just saw someone. They're showing me you facing to the left, and that's a theme for me. They show me you facing to the left because I saw shadows running to my right, and I see the spirit behind you. But it's not a dark entity. It's actually like when you come out of the shower and the mist is coming out. It's like a white shimmy. But yeah, I feel like that you get the knowing. Like you got the knowing Claire. And you don't know how to use it. So I've opened up that channel for you now. So make sure you protect yourself and just put white light around yourself and everybody else, because I feel like that you actually sense things. Last week, I nearly forgot about it. I came home from radio last Monday night, and there was a car parked in my driveway. So I had to beep the horn to whoever it was to get their car out of my driveway so I could actually put my car in my garage. I was right in my driveway.
They were sitting in the car?
No, they weren't. They were in a house, in one of the houses at the back. And they just park in my driveway, like I can't, and I'm sitting there, it's, 10 o'clock at night, and I just want to get in the house and go to bed. And I beeped the horn, and I thought, anyway, they come out, and I just said, don't park there again, please, for God's sake, because I need to get in and out. It's not like what if it's an emergency and I have to use my car, Yeah. Anyway, so I go into the house and I go through the front door because I thought, if I go through the back door, I've got to open up 6 doors to get in. It's like Fort Knox, my house. So I'll go around the front and it's just 2 doors. So I'll go around the front and I see this shadow, literally this man standing in the in the lounge room. And I've got a friend that's staying with me at the moment. And I said, is that you? So-and-so. And I said, is that you? And I didn't hear anything. I thought, well, that's weird. So I walk into the lounge room, and I've got a big home, and I walked into the lounge room further in, and nobody was there. But I can swear to God, I saw like a dark figure, someone like all black, like a dark shadow standing there looking at me. I was like looking around the corner. I went, is that you? And then, yeah, no one was there. All the lights were off, but I just saw this dark thing there. I said in my head, get out of my house. You need to go now, buddy, because you're not coming in my bedroom with me. You're not coming in my room. You're not seeing me anymore. Get out. You need to go. I don't know if I brought it home from here or it was there or what. But I've come home before, sat in, went and put my radio bag in my office upstairs. And the chair, I never leave the chair out of underneath my desk. I always push it under. I just have this thing that I don't like coming home to see the chair open, and I feel like someone's there looking at me. And I came home this night and the chair was spun around waiting at the door, and I knew I could feel somebody sitting in the chair there. And because I kind of go in there with my eye closed and as if to say, I don't want to see anything, just leave me alone and go home, get lost, get out of my life. So yeah, it's pretty freaky when you see stuff like, even look, I'm a medium, but I still get freaked out about things like that.
Well, I'm glad I don't have this gift.
It's not that bad. It's actually a good thing sometimes. Believe me, it's a good thing. So let's keep going. What's the time? What time did you want to go, John?
I'll stay till.
The time do we have to go?
I'll stay till 10.
Okay. Righto. What else have we got here? Sheila Hall Smith wanted to say hi to the most. Oh, that's very beautiful. Thank you. I feel embarrassed to even say it. She said, I wanted to say hi to the most prettiest lady, Lesley, and would Spirit have anything for me? Sheila here from Alabama, and thank you so much. Thank you. I get embarrassed when people say stuff like that.
So would I.
So, Sheila Smith. Hall Smith. So what does Spirit get for Sheila? Okay. So they're showing me somebody sitting outside and somebody sitting in the kitchen smoking, and just with cup of tea or coffee, smoking, holding the tea or the coffee like this. I'll grab my cup and just holding it and just, kind of thinking, like just having a sip and kind of thinking. But I'm seeing the smoke around you too. So who is that? Is that you or is that someone else? This is definitely female. And this lady's got her dressing gown on, slippers, hair pulled up. It's like, and I feel like this might be a grandmother figure or somebody that's close to you or yourself, because it looks that you kind of like you all look the same. Grandmother, mother, and yourself. They kind of like you all look similar. Is that correct? Similar, family members. Smoking, coffee, and they're just sitting there in the in the kitchen and just looking at looking out to the window or the door or wherever that is there's an opening to the outside there. And I just feel that the door is it goes out to the back garden. They're showing me the back garden. Was there a veggie patch or an elderly man did veggie patches there? And do you get itchy nose? So I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Have you got an allergy or anything like that to dust or anything? Unless it's just me. And I see veggie patch or veggie or garden, like nice garden out the back. Was that a relative of yours? I'm also getting 18 around you as well in September. So look forward to September. They're showing me work. And I feel like there's been some form of not like a trauma, but a disappointment around a work colleague or just someone around you's had disappointment around work or in a closer environment like a work or volunteer or something. And who's the person that's doing the volunteer or helping with the food? Because they're showing me the food coming out. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you've got a validation, guys, just type in capitals validation and post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I will grab it from there and read it out. So okay, Erin Walsh. So this might be the pain in the hand, but I don't think so. She said, "Hi, Lesley, John, and Spirit. I am so glad I caught your show. Not sure if your spirit guide was telling you about me, but I somehow hurt my left thumb and it has been in pain for the last 2 days." Right. Well, this was the main finger. This was this finger here. Lenny on say, no, I didn't call you a fake or scammer. You just reminded me of a time. I didn't say that you were a fake or a scammer. Far out. Oh. Let's keep going. So she says, my question is there anything you feel when you come across my name other than thinking I'm a fake page laughing out loud, or a message from spirit would be nice, please. But see, the name reminds me, don't get me wrong, and don't take this into context. I'm not saying you're a fake or anything like that. The name reminds me of that because when I first started all my shows as well, similar names that were very unusual, which your name looks very unusual, they used to come on my page and they would scam me, or they would troll me. And Ellie's a perfect witness of that, and most of my other followers. So what we had to do was we had to block out 10 countries when we go live. Every time I go live, I've got to block out 10 countries. Can you believe it? It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad because the trolls out there, I'm not saying you're a troll either now, but the trolls out there are really, really bad. They just they don't back off, and then they take your identity. I can't tell you how many pages they've taken of my logo and my face and my image, and they've made pages. They made friends pages, and they've actually said that that's me. And then they poach people, and they get them to like and friend with them, and then they ask them for money for the reading. And it's not even me. They've done that to hundreds of psychics that I know. It's really, really bad. But yeah, no offense. It's not you. I know, Leni. I know it's not you. It's just the name reminds me of that. So yeah, but let's keep going. We've got Kelly Barnes. Hi, Lizzie. I have many angels watching over me. However, I recently lost my stepfather. Do you feel he may have a message to send, please? Okay. Well, I'm sorry for your loss there, lovey. And the angels are over everybody. People just don't realize how many angels are around us. The best way to test an angel or your angel is to, when you go to the shops, is to ask them to get you a parking spot outside the front before you leave home. And sure as ever, you'll have a parking spot there. And then you've got to say, thank you, angels. The parking angels. So you're going to try it, John. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
He's not game enough to say he's laughing at anything, are you? So what do we get here? So stepdad. Let's see what. Look, I feel the anxiety around you also there, Kelly. And did your stepdad also have issues? Is that you with the issues around the hips and the back? Because I saw you stand up before, but do you get pain around the hips and the back?
Oh, only when I'm sitting for a
Sit
long
too long,
time.
yeah, that's the same as me lately. But I feel like this man, Kelly, had issues around the lower back and maybe one side, like the hip area. Did he have a limp as well? Limp and back issues? Was he also was he also tanned? Like his skin was very olive? And he's showing me like a tanned person with the what are they called? A tiki? You know the New Zealanders have that like that green color tiki.
Yeah.
What is that? Jade, isn't it? It's jade. Why are they showing me a jade tiki kind of necklace? It's a necklace kind of thing. I'm going to say tiki because it reminds me of New Zealand. So and I get the jade, like the green, and it keeps showing me it's definitely a green jade. If you haven't got one, I think you need to get one because he's showing me the jade on the necklace. Okay, I don't know if that's you or just around you. So it might be Mary Seiko or Sandra or Ogbanana, maybe Leona Sunday. I don't know, but it just feels like someone around there has a tiki or something with the jade necklace. And if you don't have one, then you probably need to look into that because I feel like that's going to be nice for you somehow. They're also showing me the rings as well. So did you have a ring that was too tight? Because mine is at end of the day mine get really really swollen if my hands. But do you have a ring that was really tight on your hand? Because they're saying to me that's similar to you. And this is going. I'm trying to pull this stepdad back, but I don't think he believed in people like us. He showed me the witch's broom. Oh, funny. I do feel like this man had his heart on his sleeve though. Was he tall? I'm also getting pain around the right ovary. And I feel like this man is more worried about you than you're worried about him. Definitely passed over without any pain at all. And I don't feel like that he has had any remorse here from the living side. Went to the other side, okay. And he's also giving me itchy nose. So do you get an itchy nose? Itchy nose. I feel like he just had like a feather underneath. Itchy nose and either sneezing like Ellie, etc. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm here every Monday night from 8 till 10, and sometimes I've been, off and on with the Sunday night because it's just been too difficult for me. My life is very, very busy, and I help a lot of people outside of working full-time as well as doing, my shows. So Cindy Demon, she said, oh my God, that's terrifying. I had the same, but it was the same silhouette of my dog, but she was outside. It was scary. Wow. Yeah, so and then that same night, Cindy, I had to walk back downstairs because I grabbed a hot water with salt in it because I do my Celtic salt before bed, and I grabbed that, went upstairs, got changed, and I thought, oh, I'll go back down and feed the cat and everything and whatever else, and then go to bed, put the alarm on, and go to bed. And when I was coming down the stairs, I could still feel that entity down the stairs, and I was too scared to look in the lounge area. So even me, I'm a medium, and I still get freaked out. But I know they won't hurt me. They can't hurt me. We found out 6 months later she had cancer. Oh, okay, right, the dog. Right. That's Cindy, wow. Okay. All right. I'm just going through here. Marie Tole Atkinson's joined us. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. What else have we got here? Monica, Manuela, good evening. Yeah, that's okay, Lenny. It's you just got a really beautiful, unusual name stands out for me. And we've got a validation from Sheila. Oh, wow, that's a long validation, Sheila. Thank you. Ellie likes all the meaty validations, so I'll read it out. I haven't read it yet, but she says, Sheila Hall Smith, she says, validation. Yes, Lesley, I'm sitting on the back porch smoking a cigarette and drinking coffee. Yes, me and my mother's favors a lot, and my grandmother. She said I think they look alike, because I said they all three looked alike.
You did.
Yeah.
Yes.
She said we favor her also. My mother used to have a garden, but then she got to where she couldn't do garden work anymore. So that's what I saw out the back with the garden through the door. That's beautiful. She said my mother passed away the 17th of this month. But the 17th hasn't happened yet, has it?
No.
How can that be?
It's only the 11th here.
Well, that doesn't make sense to me. My mother passes away the 17th of this month. 3 years ago. Oh.
Hey.
Can only give myself a heart attack. I've got to scroll up a bit. I only had it to like here, and I'm thinking, I've got to scroll up a bit. Oh. I'm thinking, how does she know she's going to pass away on the 17th? That's really bizarre.
Ellie, I think you do this a lot better.
I know. Where's my Ellie? She said, but thank you, Lesley, in spirit, for my reading. Well done. Okay, so what did I write there about that? So going back to Sheila, so I wrote smoking. There you go. 100%. I said sitting on the back porch, having a tea or coffee. There you go. There's the smoking and coffee. And what else was it? The family, the veggie patch out the back, or the gardening. There you go. Can't get any better than that, John. That's spirit for you, huh? Oh man, that just here we go. Georgia. Oh my God, another big one. Wow, Georgia, go figure. Look at this one. There's another one there.
I can't see. Oh yeah.
Wow. This one here. So Georgia Verma, she says, validation. Yes, you're right. I do see them and hear voices and or footsteps here and there. She says, I know I am spiritual, and the more I am aware, the more I'm experiencing things. But I do really want to use it more. I'm good with knowing things about people or feel what they feel. Also dreams and little visions and voices of my family members that have passed on, or thoughts that enter my mind in certain sense, she says. I knew I just needed validation that I was waiting for. She said, April was the toughest month for me, and I am still going in that up and down phase. She said, a bit stressed about a few things, and that has come up and down as well. She said, I can't say too much. Thank you, Lesley. I understand. Wow, that's so cool. I mean, spirit's so cool. Thank you for the validations. Yes. Oh, Cindy Dearman, she says, I got my validation, my angel tattoo today, 444. That's cool. I don't have any tattoos. You have a tattoo?
No.
Wow. How come you don't have any tattoos? Men usually have tattoos.
Not all men.
Yeah, that's true. Do you not like them? You just don't like the needle? You know what?
It's just not me.
Yeah, well, I actually love watching people draw things like that. As I just amazed at how talented people are. Especially you see some of these really cool stuff on, social media all the time. And I just think that anyone that can draw anything, because I can only draw Elmo, right? So and a square house, and it's not even square half the time, but that's about it, And I can't draw to save my life.
I'm
but
hopeless.
Yeah. But I just admire people that actually have really good drawing skills, So Georgia Verma also said, validation, the invitation sounds like an Indian type invitation. Okay. Well, let's see and wait for it, because it's going to be an invitation. She said, Cindy Dimon, she says, laughing out loud, I'm too scared to look around sometimes at night. I'm like, please don't appear. Well, I'll be doing that tonight. I'll be just going, yep, spirit, you need to stay here in the studio. John, I'll come back. I'll tell you after this, all right? We'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. I'll tell you what happened over at the other station.
Sorry.
I'll tell you what happened at the other station when I first started over there, but I'll tell the audience.
Okay.
To remind myself.
Podcast was featured in the top 25% of shared
Oh, it's a bit hot in here.
Yeah, if you want to put the air on, it's up to you. It will probably go in about 10, 15 minutes.
Check out
Okay.
the Positivo podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Station sponsor.
You know what happened to me tonight before I left? I was in my closet. I went to put on one of my jumpers, and I put it on. And as I went to pull it off the coat hanger, you know the corner, it flicked. It hit me inside the eye. Oh my God, did that hurt? And it was at 7:30, and I'm thinking, hey, I'm going to go to the radio station with one eye.
You know what happened to me? Remember when you used to pay the toll on the Harbour Bridge?
Mm.
I was a courier,
Yeah.
and I had a $5 note in my hand ready to pay.
Yeah.
And I got an itchy corner of the
Oh.
note right in right in my eye. And then I'm going over the Western Line. I could hardly see it. I had to go home. Plastic note.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
That's painful. That was painful tonight. So I took that jumper off and I put a lighter jumper on because I knew I was going to get hot. But that killed. I can't imagine anyone having an injury. Far out.
Go to the optometrist.
Need more time to focus
30
on your
seconds.
small business? Let Aurelian handle your business applications. With our expertise, you can free
I
up
opened
your
the
schedule
mic
to serve
before
more
we
customers
speak,
and
so
do
I'll-
what you love.
Mhm.
Let us take care
I'll
of
open the mic
Yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah.
technology
Okay.
and IT needs while you dedicate your time to growing your business.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And from the smorgasbord, we've got young John here helping me out tonight because Miss Ellie is off sick
Young
and
John.
unwell. Yes, young John is
like
only
that.
21. And I've got another validation, John, from Kelly Barnes. She says, validation, he was only tanned in his earlier years as he did spend a lot of time in the sun. Later years, quite pale. He had problems with his back and mobility as he did subsequently pass due to a fall from walking. There you go. Yes, he did not believe in people like you. Sorry, she says. Unlike me, she says, I'm a believer. I don't believe he was in pain as he passed. I was holding his hand and he seemed to go peacefully. However, this I cannot be certain. The jade green necklace, I do not know what this may mean. This one may be for someone else. Oh, I think you need to get one, lovey. I don't know why he's showing me that, unless there's a trip to New Zealand, but that's the validation there, guys. Wow. Big media validation. If you'd like to have a reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Everyone from the other pages, jump over here, please, because it's only me tonight, and Miss Ellie is off sick, and we wish her all the best, and hopefully she'll be back next week. So Georgia Verma, she says, Lesley, I just had to read a little bit of that before I read it out. She says, what would you call what I've got? She says, usually whatever I say always happens, or I will think something and it will happen. So that would be just knowing sense. Yes. And the dreams. Yes. If you go to look up online all the clairs. So I pretty much have all the clairs. My main clairs is the pain, which is the psychometry, and also the remote viewing, which is, looking to my right, using my right side brain, the subconscious mind, because your left side of your brain is your conscious mind, your right side of your brain is your subconscious mind, the mind that's always, making the heart run and making everything flow in the body without you even thinking about it. So that's your subconscious mind. And the part that for me is also, like I said, the knowing, the remote viewing, the smelling. I smell things. I also can feel things, which is your psychometry part. Psychometry is also, if I grab a pen of yours or if I grab your keys, I can pull things through straight away, your energy through straight away. You can, look up all the clairs. And I'm pretty sure you've got the knowing there, Georgia. So, but make sure that you protect yourself now, because you need to think about putting white light around yourself and asking your spirit to protect you 24/7, to protect everything around you 100% and everyone around you 100%, so that nothing gets past the barriers. Because once this channel's open, and now I've opened it for you, then you're going to be able to get a lot more messages. And if you're getting headaches, you need to, which is what happened to me when I first started all this many years ago, is you acknowledge the football team that's trying to get through. So you can just imagine the front door, and you've got a whole football team trying to come through at the same time through the door. They can't all fit through the door at the same time. So when you get the headaches, especially I get them on the right side, which is the subconscious mind, the spiritual side. So when I get the headaches, or when I used to get the headaches, I used to say to spirit, I acknowledge you. You need to come back later. I'm not ready for you now. You need to come back when I'm ready. And you put boundaries around them. So now when I come into the studio, my spirit knows, he's trained well enough to know that when I'm on air, I don't want nothing before 8 o'clock. I don't want anything after I leave the studios. And that's the same for when I do my private readings. I want spirit to give me everything before the reading and nothing before the reading, everything during the reading, and nothing after the reading. I don't want no spirits hanging around me. I don't want anybody, hovering in my lounge room like last week. So thank you. Sheila Smith said, Ellie, if you're watching, I hope you feel better soon. Bless you so much. Thank you. It's beautiful. So with spirit, you need to protect yourself. So they say that everybody has some form of knowing. It's just how you use it. And they also say that the number 7 people that have a number, well, like I said before, the number 7, I shouldn't ride motorbikes, because my birthday is the 25th. So 2 and 5 is 7. I shouldn't be riding motorbikes because it can kill me. And that's nearly did when I was little. And thank God I've never been on another one. So definitely the 7s are very, very highly psychic, they say, number 7s, and that's where I get it from, I think, is the numerology, because the guy that I follow on TikTok, he's always he's an expert at it, so he's always talking about it.
Apologies.
Oh, that's okay. Georgia Verma, she said, if you're empathetic, can you feel some pain too? Yes. So before I walk into the studio, Georgia, I don't have any pain at all. And John saw my reaction with that ear. When I had the pain in the ear, it felt like somebody just had the pen and just stuffed a pen down my ear. It was so painful. And then turns out that it was the person that I was reading. Turns out that it was her relative that had the tumor in the ear. And that's why it was so painful for me. So, but anyways, I think John is yawning. And do you want to go?
Oh, no, it's just...
Yeah, you're tired?
Just lack of oxygen.
Lack of oxygen, right, okay. Because it's too hot. Are you hot, are you? Yeah, put the air on.
Oh, it's on the wrong setting. I turned it off.
Oh.
It's on heat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no wonder, yeah. Georgia, she said, I will look it up. Yeah, I really feel like I'm guided a lot. Yes, well, you need to follow that, lovey. There's a lot of people out here that you can help. And you start off small and just do like 10 minutes a day if you feel that you're a medium or you're psychic. So all psychics can't be a medium. And they do past, present, and future psychics. And then the mediumship side is talking to your past loved ones. So talking to people's past loved ones, and it's pure messages, and you have to trust what you get. You don't, this is where the fakes all get it wrong. They make assumptions and they make opinions. They do not follow what they're hearing from spirit because they're not real psychics. That's why it's so bad for me to, hear all that stuff. So yeah, thank you. And so like I said, not all psychics can be a medium, but all mediums are psychics. That's how it pretty much stands. Mary Sacco, hi Leslie and John. I love your messages. You are so spot on. A jade is what I have been thinking of getting. Wow. Wow, there you go. You have given me the answer. I will invest in one. I have a tiki when I was younger too.
Wow.
How cool is that? There you go. I can't get
Amazing.
any closer to that, huh? There you go, guys. Thank you, Mary. Yes, I do believe that that's, look, for some reason, they just keep showing me this necklace and the necklace with the tiki there. And it's, you know, it looks like it's got silver around it. So look for the one with silver, because I feel like silver is really good for you. Because I had I've got some friends in the States and they do really high-end astrology stuff. And I mean, this is next level stuff. And they did an astrology reading for me. And they said, Leslie, the colors that they told me the colors that I have to wear on a certain day. They told me that I should never, I used to always wear gold. And now I've got like my ring, I got my ring cleaned, which is from when my daughter was born. And this is a puzzle ring and it's got all the 4 different golds in it. And they told me to never just wear gold by itself. They told me that I need to wear more silver. So they said silver is my protector. So I have to wear silver. And then this one here is from Michelle Coburn. And this one here is an Immaculate Mary. Have you ever heard of that? That one of my other friends gave me to protect me as well.
I've heard of it.
It's called an Immaculate Mary. It's for protection. So yes,
it's a Catholic thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm Catholic, but I don't preach it. I don't definitely don't do all that stuff. But I'm a good person. I just believe that if you're a good person all the time, then you don't have to preach to anything. But anyways, we'll leave it there. I'm going to go and look for a prayer, Mr. John. Hang on, we've got some more validations here from Michelle. I think I've done these. Kelly Barnes, I've done that one. What else? Georgia Verma, yes. Yes, I've done that one. And yes, that was pretty cool. Sheila Smith, when she's sitting on the back porch, I said that she was smoking and doing stuff on drinking coffee. Okay, yes, I've done all the validation. So I'm just going to try and find, John, a beautiful prayer from Wendy Harvey for this lady. And this was for Trudy Bellamy's mother, a prayer for her. So my Wendy Harvey, I have to give her a call. I haven't spoken to her for a little while. She's one of my spirit writers, and she used to write me all these beautiful prayers, and I haven't heard from her for a while, but she's written for me probably 100 and something prayers. So I don't know what prayer I'm going to stop at here, but I'm just going to quickly try and find one so that okay, all right. I think I don't know if this is going to be relevant, but I'm definitely going to think of your mum, Trudy, and put my healing energy over her. So it goes like this: as I watch over you, I was with you all as you lay me down to rest. I might even change this one. I don't want to do a death one. 1 second. I just got to go back a bit further. Okay, maybe this one's the right one for her. So this is for Jill Shields, Trudy Bellamy's mum. For the collective, as this prayer is writing, what is you seek? Are you sad, frail, hurting, or vulnerable? As your tears gently flow down your cheeks, this prayer is for you wherever you are. Maybe you are local or even from afar. No matter the difference be these words, prayers or rhymes, life is listening into you in your hard times. So a prayer is now on its way to you. Hold on to your faith as we all hope you can do. Let's take a moment so we can send you hope, faith, and love. We all are here with you. Yes, even your angels above. So as a collective, let us all send out a prayer of peace in the hope that your problems will gently release. Tomorrow brings with it a brand new day. This is the reason it's for you that we pray, sending you all love and light and blessings. Good night, everybody. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM, and we'll see you next week from 8 till 10 on Monday night, and hopefully, if I'm not too busy, on Sunday night as well. Thank you, John, from the Smorgasbord, for joining me and helping me out tonight.
Good
And
night, everybody.
thank you. Good night, everyone. Take it easy.